So when you got somebody who just made 10 grand last week and is willing to tell you exactly how he did it, that deserves respect, right? And I guess that's just how they do it in Texas, Brian. If it's anything like the last one we just did for 90 minutes, it's going to be flooded with so much value, nuggets, training. People are going to just keep posting mind-blown emojis the whole time. Before we do, Brian, let's take a few minutes and let's talk about who is Brian Couch. For the people here that have never heard of you, never seen you, have no idea who you are, tell them a little bit about yourself, Brian.
Sure. So born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas. Went to Texas A&M. Got a little bit of a job there. Got introduced to network marketing when I was 18 from my dad. He was like, "This is what we're going to do to get rich, son." And that didn't so work out so great. But I've always wanted to do something on the side. I've always been kind of dabbling and trying different things, because I figured I could make more money on my own than at my job, which I just recently don't have anymore. So that's kind of cool. Uh, yeah, kind of tried a bunch of different, sales positions, sales jobs. And the last one I had required me to travel, where I was out of town for basically 4 nights, 3 days. And I have now a 14-month-old baby boy. So he was not even a year old when I started this back in time for Black Friday. I wanted to get on TikTok Shop for Black Friday so I could sell. I thought that was a big sales day and I could make a bunch of money. And so, yeah, I did that. And I mean, fast forward to today, I'm just blown away with, how well it's working. My wife and I, we've been together for 9 years. We've traveled kind of all around the world. It's our favorite thing to do. We love to travel. And so I've always wanted to make some money online to where I could continue working while traveling. And I've dabbled with a couple of different things, but this has just been the most crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still shocked to this day.
Now, when we were talking just a few days ago, you had a job. So what happened in the last few days here, Brian?
Well, so my wife started doing what I'm doing back in January. Like after my first full month, she saw me make $2,300 and she said, "Okay, this is something I could do." And she does a little bit different, right? She doesn't put her face on camera, but she shows the products and sells. She's thinking of switching that up now, but that's working pretty well for her, what she's doing. But yeah, so she had her first, Chris and I were talking and he had a goal back a long time ago of having a $333 day basically, because that averages out to be $10,000 a month. And she had just had a $333 day. And so she quit her job